Hello, Tashi. Alright, I think we are ready to go. Oh, it's giving me a hard time here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Welcome back, everybody, to Icarus. Oh, I managed to get it working. Yay! Apologies again for the stream that was supposed to happen yesterday. It just kept crashing on us, and it was just being a pain. So, luckily, we were able to get it up and running. So, we're here, ready to do the thing. I did briefly look before starting the stream. Everything we had done in the previous streams is good to go, so we don't have that to worry about. We don't need to redo anything, so that's good. How did I fix it? I just had to verify the files and verify the files and then verify the files a third time before it finally came back with a clean install. And like, I don't know what happened, but it just, every time it verified the files, it would come back corrupted. And then by the time I did it a third time, it just finally came back clean and ran. So, like, I don't know what happened during the last update for this game, but it just broke a lot of stuff apparently. So, either way, we're good to go today. So that's good. So today's goal, we're going to be checking out this coziness update, maybe doing some science, things like that. Supposedly, if you go up to your bed and take a look at it, you'll be able to see what your coziness and comfort level is. I'm curious to see what people think the level is before I go take a peek. But we're going to check that out, maybe try to raise that level a bit, and just mess with a few things like that. We also want to make some solar panels today to replace these essentially useless wind turbines now, and we're also gonna want a few other things to get, you know, that level up. So we're gonna go from there, see what happens. You hear an echo in the background? Oh, I know what it is. Thank you for letting me know, Tashi. I forgot. So I have my stream pulled up so I can see the chat. And I forgot to mute the tab, so it was playing in the background. I was so busy talking that I wasn't paying attention to that. That's probably what you were hearing. I apologize. I thought I had muted it. I did not. So it should be good to go. Yeah, so it's always something. Anyway, let's take a peek at the coziness comfort. I am curious. Did these say anything? It doesn't. I don't see anything when I hover over them. I probably have to have them in my inventory to really see. But it looks like our coziness is 392, duration of 2,759, 261% effectiveness. So what does that mean for us? 261%. So we have our sleep buff for way longer than I used to. So that's kind of cool. What does it say the buff actually does for us, though? I can't hover over it and tell. Map. Decay bosses. I don't see anything that says sleep. I have no idea what the coziness stuff does. I had no internet since 2 p.m. Oof. Why? What? I'm sorry that you're having these issues, Tashi. I don't know. I don't see any way for us to even look at that, so we're just going to ignore it and say that it's a good thing, I hope. Anyway, 396. I wonder if we can get this up to 300%. I want to try that. So, I have some items in my inventory. Building tier 6. This doesn't say anything about coziness, so it doesn't matter the building structure. The worm trophies give us 8. This one gives us 4, which is odd. I'm surprised the light only gives us 4. But even though we're not using it, we'll just put it up. 416. Those gave us like 2%. So, or 1%. I can't even remember what it was. Regardless, we maybe, I don't know what the max would be. So let's see. Can we see those stats in here? +5. Coziness bonus 2 for candles. 6 for little bronze sculptures. 4 for a fish, rabbit, buffalo, deer. Do we have a fish statue? Yeah. Been non-stop this year. Yeah, we have a fish. I don't think we have a rabbit, though. Oh, yeah, we do. It's just hard to see with that bright light there. The Art Deco bed that we're using is 120% by itself. +20 coziness. I wonder if we could cheat and just throw down a bunch of these and up our coziness and sleep quality by a lot. This bed is the same. $14. Sleep quality of 20 for that one. 20, 20. Yeah, they equalized all of these, so it doesn't matter which style you go with. The only thing that matters is the fact that you can't use the rustic if you want to have decent ones. This bed is 110 with 14. Paintings, I don't have any paintings put up, except for the one wolf one. There's lamps. Maybe we'll put up some paintings. Don't think I've done paint. The candles will burn down your building? Really? Okay. Yeah, I probably wouldn't make candles anyway, but it's good to know at least. Do we have anything in here we could just throw down on the ground? The signs count as a coziness of 2? Really? Sleeping bag. Let's throw that on the ground. Why not? The benches that we picked up apparently count for a coziness of 1. Nah, that's not worth it. Alright. Just build a bunch of paintings and stuff. Get some wall decorations up or something. I want to try to get that to 300%. Let's figure out the paint thing. So we would make that over here. Lilies and cocoa, honeycomb and yeast, bone, coffee and sap. I don't know. I mean, we have yeast. Yeast and honey. Couches and stuff don't give you any coziness, but the lounge chair does. What? Tables don't give you any. Lamps do. Seats do. Tables do. Ooh, the large table's pretty good. We need gold. Looks like the fireplace that we used does as well. So that's good. The signs do as well. The vase doesn't. Ugh. It's very odd. We need charcoal and fiber. We're gonna have to go on a fiber run. The picture makes this table look a lot larger, but it's not. It's not very large at all. Like, I'm thinking this is going to end up being a dining hall table. It's like twice the size of a surfboard. It's not very big. Phew, that gave us 1%. So, today, I'm trying to figure out how to word it without bringing everybody down. So we're gonna wait to go over a few things until later in the stream. For the time being, they just you know, I appreciate everybody being here. It's been bad day. So I didn't sleep at all last night. So it's just I'm trying to maintain today. So we'll go over what's going on towards the end of the stream. For the time being, I just want to take my mind off of stuff and enjoy my time here in Icarus. So we're long story short, I apologize if I wasn't talking there for a bit. A little flustered today, just trying to get through stuff. What were we doing? Right, we need to make pillars too. I'm wondering if we have what we need to get those started. Let's see, in here. Oh, we can make decorations in here too. Oh, we should make some of these. Do we have stone? We have stone. Nope. So we're gonna need stone while we're out. And what was the other thing? Fiber. Oh, wait. I wonder if we left any in the machine over here. It's been so long since we played. Not enough. Although, let's drop these off. Is there not a thing out here? Ah. Now I'm curious. Yeah, I know. I apologize for that, but it is what it is. I may not even really talk about it during the stream. We'll see. But, like, I'll definitely at least leave a community post. There's just... it's just a bad time. Like, I don't know that my mental can handle it right now. So, I'm just gonna, unfortunately, have to give me some time here. So, let's see. Can we do a mission, too, while we're at it? There's a hunt creatures. Find a cache left behind. Oh, heck with it. We'll just do a hunt creatures. Hunt track. Okay. Should we bring something with us? Yeah, let's bring something with. Is it coming? Is it glitched? Because I can still see it right there blinking. Okay, there it goes. The game had to think about it for a minute. Haha! That didn't work. Here for you. Well, I appreciate the offer there, Tashi. I have to be completely honest, like always, and I've always dealt with issues internally, so like that probably won't happen, but I really do appreciate it nevertheless. But we'll suffice to say it's nothing to do with my wife, so there's no new news there. But there's no sense in bringing down what we're doing here, so we're just gonna keep moving. I need the distraction today more than anything. Oh, I should have brought, I should have brought, what's it called? The skinning knife with me. We'll get this stack of stone and some fiber and head on back. Hopefully between the paintings and the statues, we'll get to 300%. I'm actually quite surprised we're as high up as we are on that. I'm sure there's people that do a lot more and better decorating than I do that have... Hey, we got an achievement. 100,000 stone. Nice. To be honest, I'm glad that the game's working today. After the first time of having to reinstall it and getting that corrupted error, I was like, uh-oh. Stream might not happen again today. Gave me a corruption the second time too, trying to update it. And that's not the first time. When this game first came out, like, that would happen all the time. Yeah, I couldn't. It used to be to the point where I couldn't even download the game, an update for the game. I'd have to download it twice to get it to work. And then it was like a 50-50 chance of it crashing during one of the loading screens as you tried to get into the game. So then you had to verify again. And it hasn't done that in a long time, so... Although, the game seems to be running decently today, but we also lowered a lot of the graphics last time because it was running like junk. Okay, so we're going to toss stone in here, and then we need... Where is that? Is that in here? No. Where did we put that? I know I've seen it recently. Ah, here we go. What is this monolith lamp? I want to check that out. Um, I need 500 for that statue? Okay, let's see. How many do we have in here? Okay, we have that one crafting. We're gonna need a lot more stone. Let's check out this. Oh, it's like a little crystal-shaped one. How good's the light on this? I like that. I don't know that I recall seeing that last time. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Ah, here we go. Ooh, that's pretty large, actually. Oh, where'd it go? Where to put it, though? Look at that. Stone cave worm. That's pretty cool. I mean, the real thing looks better, but looks closer to the boss than a regular cave worm. Okay, we'll wait for more of this stone to finish. Oh, we can make a copper one too? There we go. We'll make a copper one too. The copper one kind of has like a pink light to it. I don't know. I like it. Where are we at? 432. That's gonna take a while. Alright, now we do that run. Let's see. Some extra bees. Quit wiggling around. Jeez. No need to make this any more difficult than it already is, buddy. There we go. Did you see the eclipse? Yeah. Yeah, we went out for the eclipse. We had these special binoculars that had like a very dark tinted film over them. So you got a nice close look at the eclipse. Where I live, it wasn't a total eclipse because just wasn't in the direct path of it. But it was like 90%, 93%, something like that. And we were able to... It got pretty dark around here, but it wasn't as pitch black as it was in other parts of the U.S. Was it in here I needed fiber? No. Whatever. Let's get some of this going. I don't know why, but I kind of forgot that your friend Blue was in the U.S. I mean, not somebody I interact with on a regular basis, so I guess that's probably normal. There we go. Oh, wait. We have a bunch of these things. We should put those down. Let's see. Yeah, I still have them in here. Oh. They don't add anything to coziness. Okay. Well, alright. It's a shame. It ain't happening here. Yeah, not everybody lives in the United States. Everybody has their own opportunity to see it, though. The eclipse. The eclipses happen all the time. Like, all the time. It might be like a once-in-a-lifetime thing to be at the dead center of it to see a total eclipse. But, like, the eclipse happens all the time. And I love whenever people say, oh, the eclipse is happening over my country. It's the end of the world. Like, seriously? It's not the end of the world. It's just another day. Granted, it's really cool, but... Okay, so we have the cave worm. What's this? A Komodo, a rabbit, an elephant, a deer, a buffalo. Oh, we can't do the buffalo yet. And a piranha. So the buffalo and the piranha are the only statues that we don't have. It's a shame. It's not letting me... No, I can't get through with that there. Lame. Oh, I wonder if it's the doggo head. Move the doggo head. Hey, I can get through now. Cool. Lizard. We have enough to craft the piranha. We'll need some more if we want to make this last one. Put it like that. Like it's jumping over the railing. That is a huge bunny rabbit. And a tiny elephant. Piranha. Another 120. Go put away these bees. Well, I mean, everybody has their own beliefs as to when everything's gonna happen, but honestly, I don't know. If it happens, it happens. There's not much you can do about it. You just try to make the best of the life that you have while you have it, and then, yeah. Even for the people who don't practice any sort of religion, there's still some good things to come out of, like, those type of teachings, like be kind to your neighbor, have respect for people, that kind of stuff. And like in general, just being a good human being is like should be the basis of what everybody lives by. And that way, you know, respect one another, and we'll all have a better life until that end finally does come. Buffalo. Read the Bible every day. Yeah, so do my grandparents. I was definitely raised Catholic, but I can't honestly say that I'm active at practicing. However, you know, I believe that everybody should be free to choose what they want to believe in. And live the way they want to live, regardless of what social or anybody else has to say. Find out what makes you happy in life and just do it. And, like, honestly, if it offends other people, fuck them. Like, I'm not even gonna apologize for that cursing. Like, literally, just, they don't matter. Nobody else matters but you. Like, live what makes you happy. Live that best life that you can. And to heck with what everybody else thinks. Because it's not their life to live. And if that means that you want to go out and do biblical stuff every single day, do it. If that means you want to go out and hang out with your friends every single day, or, you know, alter your body in any way you want, do it. Like, don't let anybody tell you what you can and can't do. But at the end of the day, definitely, you know, also don't go out and be part of the problem. If you're being crap to other people, it doesn't matter what side of the fence you're on. It doesn't matter what you want to call yourself. It doesn't matter what you believe. If you're just being a piece of crap and aggressively attacking people, then you're the problem. Not these other people that are just trying to live their lives. It's dumb. Racism, sexism, fucking none of that needs to happen in this day and age. Just get over yourself. It's called tolerance. If you don't like those type of people, guess what? Just leave them alone. Go your own way. Live how you want. I want you to have the best life that you possibly can too. Until you decide to make your issues everybody else's issue. Then there's a problem. Like, I want to be treated with the same respect that I treat everybody else. That's it. That's all I want in my life. That'd make me happy. Sometimes we can't have nice things, you know what I mean? Bird. Boop. Okay. We need to build up a couple things. So I'm going to go grab a little bit of gold. Yeah, we're headed the right way. Yeah, but live your best life and be kind to one another. And if you can't be kind, then just walk away from the situation and let people be. That way we can all have a happier life here until, you know, the end of the world does one day come. I have a feeling, though, that I'm not going to see the end of the world in my lifetime. Jeez, these birds are hard to hit. How close are we getting on these moas? Getting there. What the heck? Okay. If you say so. The game couldn't decide if that thing was dead. Look, it's floating off the... Oh, up. Okay, give me that. I was watching a video earlier about the elephant foot. One of the YouTubers I usually watch does horror games, and he was playing a game on his channel at one point that was all about like Chernobyl. And apparently, like underneath one of the reactors, it had gotten so hot that it had melted large portions of the structure, and they all collapsed into like a corridor underneath of one of the stacks that were there. And apparently just like a minute or two of exposure to this pile of melted slag, you'll be dead within 2 days. Like it's ridiculous. Like it's not even the things that you can see coming, like the moon. Like, if the moon was gonna crash into us, like, that's death. Like, that's just what's gonna happen. But, like, you can't see radiation. You can't see it. It's like, it's just one of these invisible forces that could end you with no warning. That's what is really scary. So many people were injured in that. That's so sad. On the other hand, we did learn a lot about nuclear energy, and it sounds like they've made things a lot safer since then, but there's no reason that many people had to lose their lives in the first place. Reactor meltdown is definitely a bad thing. Yeah, Jimmy. Like, I'm really enjoying a lot of these horror movies and stuff lately. But, like, there's nothing scarier than a real life horror story. Like, seeing it in the movies never compares to the feelings that you get whenever you see some tragedies like that happen. That is real fear. Like, no movie has ever captured that properly. And I'm almost glad they haven't, because that is some scary stuff. I want to see some more games come out, though, that are like, I don't know if any of you have ever played Fear, but the first couple Fear were pretty good. Once they got to the point where it's, I don't know, the last one that they came out with, where you're playing as the ghost guy, like, that one wasn't scary. It's not scary to play as the monster. Like, I mean, I guess some people get wigged out by, like, body horror stuff, but horror games in general, I don't usually do well at them, because, like, I'll play them for the first couple minutes and then I'm out. But yeah, watched a lot of that Friday the 13th. I don't know what it is. The eclipse, when I see the eclipse, like, that fear of the unknown just makes me want to watch horror movies. That eclipse was pretty cool to watch. Have you seen The Real Thing? The Real Thing? No. No. Why do I have a cat head in here? Oh, I was going to make this leopard print... Leopard rug. I want to make a leopard rug. We should just go out and skin a bunch of animals. Jeez. So what do we have, like, head-wise? We have a zebra. We have a drac. We have one of these purple slugs. We have one of those fire doggo things. We have the worms. We have both of these. We have both types of those turtles. Yeah, we have both types of slugs. We have a deer, a bear. We have crawlers, a wolf. Is that an Arctic wolf? No, it's a regular wolf. We have both type of deer. We have a polar bear rug. We have a regular bear rug. Yeah, let's get our skinning knives and go do some skinning. Skinning knife. There it is. No fish trophies either. That's true. And we could work on that fishing achievement. We could work on... We could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Don't have the alpha wolf. No. We can't get the alpha wolf on this. Wait, yes we can. If we go to the swamp, there's a chance that the alpha wolf spawns with the scanners. We could go try that. I wonder if it will let us redo that mission. We'd have to finish the mission that we're on. With a geyser, that's true. We could try to do a geyser as well. I kind of want to see if we can't get any of this fishing done. I don't think I own a fishing pole. I guess this refined one is the best one. So refined wood, iron, and rope. Rope, iron. Grenades for fishing? That would be hilarious, but I don't know that that works in this game. So wait, this has a mod slot on it. What does this count as? Would this be axe, pickaxe, knife, spear, sledge, hammer? The mod is the lore, isn't it? Yeah, just as I said it out loud, your chat popped up. Yep, okay. Looks like if we want to catch rare fish, regardless of what we do, we need platinum weave. Poison sacks and copper nails? Let's try that one. Don't use copper nails very often. And I think we have the poison sacks somewhere. We'll use up some of these poison sacks. Why not? We can make 7 of them. I don't know. We'll see how much I can handle. We'll do 3 for now. 4, rather. There we go. It wasn't. It was hold R, not press. I was wondering why it wasn't. Yep. Oh. Okay. Well, here's what we'll do. We need one. Let's see. We can do one of these, one of these, one of those, one of them. But these don't count as caught fish, do they? So let's see. Pearl dino thing. That's not even on this list. Meh. I think I'd have to do the fishing in the other regions. I don't think the ones from this region are even listed there. So where do we make these fish trophies? I don't even know where you would make them. They're not in the trophy bench. Is there a bench I'm missing? Oh, I know they're not in there. Carpentry bench? Really? Oh, a trophy mount. Copper ingots? And iron nails. Let's see. Will that work? There we go. It's got 3 eyeballs. Well, 6 probably. It's probably got ones on the other side too. Hey, that's pretty cool. Yeah, and we'll keep hanging up trophies as we get new fish. It's kind of cool. Oh, that's like the one that you usually see in the water. We have that trout. We have those disc ones. We have the 3-eyed ones. We have those. Yep, yep. Have all those. Cool. We could make a trip out to the swamp and see what kind of new ones we have over there too. We'll take the moa. It's kind of neat. What did that do for our coziness though? That brought it up by a lot. The trophies do pretty good if you do one of each. $1,200 output. Oh my god. Forget it. Haha! Oh, that didn't work. Toss it. And... now we just wait for the symbol to go underwater, I guess. How long does this usually take? There we go. Oh, that's right. We have to keep it in the... oh, this one we already have. Alright, cancel that. Moving on. Splash. Give us a rare one. It's nice that they at least show you a picture of what you're going to be catching. I'll tell you what, once human that we were playing yesterday, the fishing system in that is terrible. Just absolutely awful. I already got one of those too. I wonder if we'd catch new stuff if we put some traps out in the Arctic region too. Why don't we take some traps out there and then hit the swamp? So I want to make a bunch of these advanced ones. We need platinum weave. Which, do we have any platinum sheets in here? We don't. What about in here? Platinum sheets and fiber. Let's drop off a couple things. The volcano region has nice ones. I can't remember if we have ones out there. I know I did the mission for it out there. I don't know if I left the traps out there or not. Why don't we make a whole bunch of these? We can hit each of the regions and drop some stuff off. We'll bring this. I don't know if we'll need our axe. We'll bring it. Repair hammer. We'll take that. We'll bring a bed and a fire just in case. We can't get the fishing achievement here, so you know what? We'll try anyway. We'll try to get a couple different ones since we're heading out there. We have more work to do with pillars, and I still haven't seen if I can make any. Do we have clay roofs? We don't. Maybe we should get some of that cooking while we're out. You know what? No. Let's stay focused on what we're doing. One thing at a time. We missed a day of streaming Icarus last time, so we're not gonna fool around. We're gonna get things done. So we're probably gonna need more platinum weave, so platinum ingots. One ingot for 4. So what? 20 would be 80. Let's do that. Let's start there and see how well that does us. Okay. Now, we're going to need more fiber. There were 2 bunnies hanging out with that deer. We got a long way to go on deer, man. Ooh, nice. 2 queens. Let's go. Neon durian, my traps. For Olympus? Oh. Maybe that's by design. I don't know. Or maybe it's the bait or lack of bait that you're using. I don't know. I do not know. It's probably bugged. I'd suggest picking them up and setting them back down. See if they do anything different. Oh, they're here too? Okay. I don't know what I'm talking about then. Which, let's be honest, is usually the case, so, you know. I never claimed to be an expert. I try to at least be fun to hang around with, though. Whether or not that comes across, you know, that's not up to me. I like that they're blue. Oh. I would prefer them be purple. I've never seen them. Or I just didn't pay attention to when I did see them. So that's something I should do. I'll take a peek. Slap that and that. Do I have one of those up here? Nope. Oh, they give you a quality, all kinds of stuff on there. I don't care about any of that. I just wanted them for the decoration. I'm not a master angler. Never will be. Fishing can be briefly fun in video games, but the second that they force you to do it in video games, I'm out. Like, I'm just out. I'm not technically being forced to do it here, though, so that's fine. I'm doing all this just for fun. Put away some extra seeds. Some more platinum weave. There's another 23. So let's see. We put this in there. We're going to need iron and copper nails. What else did we need for the paintings? Gold and fiber. Jeez, fiber for everything today. Let's do another quick fiber run. Like, this is why the dodos went extinct, you know? Hey, we got some stuff for the bees. But yeah, I'm surprised pigeons aren't extinct too. If you've ever been to Pittsburgh, like, you walk through Pittsburgh and those rats with wings, man, they'll just sit there. You could walk up to them and they won't even try to move to get out of your way. You either step over them or you have to nudge them out the way with the tip of your shoe. Not like kick them, obviously, but just sort of push them out the way. And if you have food in your hands, they're not quite as aggressive as, like, seagulls, but, like, yeah. Try to have a peaceful meal without a flock of them under your feet. Need charcoal. And then more iron. Okay. Jeez. That one makes a fancy noise, doesn't it? That one's not bad. The wood ones aren't bad either. I just kind of want to see what each of the frames look like before we decide what we're going to put up. Ooh, I like the dark, clean look of this one. And then we get to pick a picture. Sure, sleepy person. Yeah, I like the darker... I like dark wood. Like, when you go... That looks pretty cool. Whenever I purchase furniture, I like to have the darker leather or the darker wood finish on furniture. I don't know. That's why everybody says I'm a vampire, because, like, I'll live in a pitch black house. I don't care. Get plenty of sunlight throughout the day. Just give me some darkness when I get home. Yeah. I don't mind this one either. Which one is this? The scroll painting? Looks like a movie poster. You know what I mean? Like that you'd put up in your house. The regular wood one's fine. This one's kind of cool. That one's alright. This one's a little bit too ornate. It's like bordering on tacky. I really like the dark finish on this one, though. I think the scrolled one there and the dark one here. What is this? The charcoal framed painting. Yeah. I think I like those two the best. But we had an opportunity to see what those look like. We put up 5 paintings. We'll move them around, get them looking a little bit nicer, but like... That brings us up to 504. 278. We got more fishing paintings to do, but we're also working on building these. So there's our iron. We should go get some copper and make some more nails. Should be able to make them in here now, right? Yeah. Let's do 10 for now. That'll give us 100. You know what? Heck with it. Just make all of them, because we're going to be using those for other things, too. And we can get copper if we need it anyway. Take the charcoal out of that. And let's go get some wood, because our fireplace is not lit. Good morning. Over 3,000 seconds. Let's see. Copper nails, iron. We can only make 7. We can make 4 more. Just make me a ton of those, please, and thank you. Let's go drop off these bees we got. We got to keep all of our stuff up to date here. Bam. We got 5 bees in there. We got an extra queen. And she's going to make us other bees, which is good. And as she makes us bees, it will fill this up. We're going to put this one at the end so that way it uses the queen bee last, because we don't want it to use the queen bee. We need her for making new bees. Oh, it looks like this is done and that one's done, unfortunately. While we're out at the swamp and other places, we'll try to bring back some other stuff. I think we're going to walk there, though. Let's grab our fur gear, and we'll walk with the buffalo. That way, we can bring back a bunch of stuff if we need it. You know what? Maybe it's easier if we just go fast to get there. Is the trough really empty? Oh my god. Hold on. Slap. 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 And slap. There. Eat. Is your water empty too? Where's your water? Did your water trough break? No? It's just empty. There. Have some high quality water. It's a shame we can't put ice in there. You know what? They really need to make it so that your animals can drink out of rivers and lakes. Like, there's no reason why they can't. What are they doing in the wild? Just not drinking and eating? Do they live off the blood of their young? What is going on? Like, come on. You keep wanting to do this realism thing here, Icarus. How about you, you let us fill up let our animals fill up on water from water sources. I want to make at least one more. What is this? Oh, it's kicking platinum sheets out of the machine? It's not supposed to do that. What? It's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to not let you make that many if there's not enough room. Okay, well, I'll have to keep that in mind. What's up, everybody? Ralph Sims Gaming. How the heck are you, buddy? It is very good to see you. For those of you that don't know, Ralph here and I have been doing a lot of recording together. And more recently, we've been playing a little bit of that Once Human beta. That was an old thing. What? Kicking items out of the bench? Yeah, but they stopped letting that happen. They changed it so that way it wouldn't kick items out onto the floor. Like, why would they revert that? Or is that a bug? Like, either way, I don't like it. Haven't been online. Ralph, listen. I'm gonna be honest with you, buddy. Just like always. I'm always honest with everybody. Because I prefer if people are honest with me. And I gotta say, you don't seem as enthusiastic about the game as I am. So, like, if you don't want to play, you don't be ashamed to say so. At the same time, I hope you do play, because it would be fun. Let's head to the Arctic region. No, Moa, you're not going back in there. We just left. If you wanted to pee, you should have done it before we got out of the halfway down the street. You have to start treating this Moa like a child. You're gonna have to wait until the next rest stop. Ooh, we don't want to jump down there. That would hurt. Also, let's go to the southern Arctic region. Nope. Yep. Nope. Nope. Yep. We forgot something. We might actually have it out there already. Not kids being... yeah, kids will mess everything up. Like, always and forever. Like, they just do. Nobody... People might think it sounds cruel, but, like, kids mess everything in your life up. They just do. That's what they're good at. That doesn't mean you love them any less. That doesn't mean that you hate kids. But you have to do everything in your life once you have kids around having kids. You have to schedule all of your events. You have to schedule time for friends. You have to schedule time to hang out with your wife. You have to schedule time to do family events. Plus, you have to juggle all that between work and entertainment, and then there's budgeting with money. Like, kids make things extremely difficult, but it's an extremely rewarding process. Like, I would never regret having my kids. At the same time, that doesn't make them any less annoying. Love them to death, but sometimes it's like, go find your video games and leave me alone. Like, Oh, well. This way. I don't think we need to cross the river. I wonder if we can put these fishing traps in lava. Like, are there fish in the lava? I want to see if there's fish in the lava. Kitty! Come here, kitty cat. Where are we at? Oh, we're only halfway on cats? Alright, we should probably try to kill a lot of cats today. Okay, let's see. There we go. 3 here. Is there any water out here? Maybe over here? I don't know if it's all ice. We'll take a look, because they're like 2 different regions. I don't know if we get different stuff. But let's figure out if there's a spot over there to get creatures. Get fish. Fishy creatures. Figure out where... I don't know. If we hear any of the stalkers here, we'll try to kill some. I think I know a couple spots where they do spawn. But in the meantime, we'll try to get some. Oh, I'm sure there's somebody out there has compiled a list of the fish and where to get them. Like, if I was going to take it that seriously, I would definitely go and look something like that up. Just because it's going to be time-consuming AF just to do it in the first place. So for the sake of saving time, I would look it up. If I'm doing like a mission or something crazy like that, like I don't want to look things up. I want to figure it out for myself. But just basic time-consuming things like fishing, that would be something I would definitely look up. Yeah, I think this stuff is all frozen. I don't think I can get I don't think there's any liquid water out here. Are there fish in caves? I don't think there's ice caves that have water either. Oof, the game's getting choppy all of a sudden. What the heck's going on? Oh, hush up. I already know about this place, obviously. It's blinking. Why you blink? You no blink. Bigger than the Styx map? No. This map is actually unfinished. They're, if you pull up the map and you look, I don't know how well it will show up on YouTube, but like there's these areas that are X'd off. They're hard to see. I guess I could zoom in some here. Those are all areas that you can go to, but are unfinished content. So like they're adding a ton more. There's a few biomes that they don't have. And we'll have access to a lot more things here soon. Whoops. Okay, we're good. Ah, here we go. Yeah, I don't think there's liquid water here. So we'll go set down a couple more and then come back for our extractors and stuff. I thought I had one of those things here, though, to be honest. A board. Thought I had a board here, but we don't. So we'll drop these a couple more fishing things into the water, at least 3 more, and then we'll go get a board, come back, and grab some fish on the way out of this region. Lightning is picking up again. Power. Yeah, I hope for your sake too. Lightning and the power going out around my house is extremely dangerous, especially with my wife on oxygen. She constantly needs to have that machine running in order to breathe. So like, we're on a list with the power company where they actually have to prioritize our house over other people in the neighborhood because of medical reasons. They have to make sure that she's able to get her oxygen for life and death situations. But lightning strikes in general for anybody aren't good, because your lightning could hit your house and you may not even know. It could burn your whole house down. I had some people may have heard the story, but again, like, I've had my house hit by lightning before. It destroyed a computer or TV. at the time we had a landline, and that got destroyed. So like it ripped tile off of the roof. Like, it was just this tar tile, so you get these roofing nails and you have to tack it down. And all the nails where it had hit, and even ones on the other side of the roof, just blew off the roof. There were rusted and bent nails laying all through the yard. It was kind of scary. We got lucky and it didn't damage the roof all that much, so we managed to get it repaired rather easily. But like, we got even luckier that it didn't light anything on fire. But typically, it's probably a safer bet to just turn off your electronics and unplug them. It's not good enough to just turn them off. I don't have one of these. We'll take that. I don't have a void trout. I think this one's slightly different and this one's slightly different. We have, don't need. And then just grabbed. Okay. A void trout. I wonder if we would get different fish up here, because it's a different region, technically. Are you drinking out of the water? They can drink out of the water? Oh my god. Hold on. Hold on. You stubborn bird. Why don't you do that more often when we're at home? Like, why was your water empty and you were dying? Just stubborn. Bad moa. Bad. My water trough was empty, and this thing's sitting there dehydrating to death instead of drinking water that's 5 feet from its face. Ugh. Ooh, we could use more cats. Come here, kitty. Dead kitty. Wee splash. Oof, stuttering. I mean, I'm gonna take your opinion on that, buddy. Because honestly, I have no idea what you're talking about. So, like, either my computer is getting that bad, or these previous updates that they did, the last, like, 2 or 3, have really made this game lag terribly. Ugh. I've talked to other people who've said the performance has taken a hit on these last couple updates as well. but like they had the stuttering issue like pretty much under control. And then that's come back with a vengeance, man. Not only that, the frame rates have really taken a hit. But their main goal lately with the developers, I think, has been to try to push out some quality content. And I'm hoping that they have a separate team that's working on these other issues. Like, the game is fun in general. That's what really matters. But like, I'd like to see this function a little bit better. What was that? Maybe it was my imagination. Why is this sunken down some? Whatever. Whatever. Well, it's fine. I don't have time for OCD today. I got other things on my mind. Okay, Moa. See, but... Whoops. This is what I mean, though. I have a river right here. And they don't go drink. They let themselves... This one's a foot from the water and still not drinking. Ugh, whatever. Don't drink then. I don't care. So what did we get from that? I didn't even look. We got 3 seeds? Very nice. Let's go plant those super quick. And then we'll go build one of those things. 1, 2, and 3. So, what's the name of that one here? That's a crimson one. Yeah, and this is a sunset one, so it's different. Sunset. Yeah, one's more red than the other. Larger. Let's see. So, we need 3 more trophy stands. Just make 6, because I'm sure we're going to end up needing them. Let's see. A banded jack. An emerald jack. Did I just do that? Whoops. I don't know why I thought I don't know why I thought press this to deploy it. My brain's like, oh, let me just deploy this real fast, and instead, I ripped it into pieces. Oh, well. It's alright. We'll get another one. Bam. Take this, salt that. At least put this in with the meats. Arg. Might as well top up our oxygen while we're here, though. But yeah, we need to... Where is it? I guess we don't have one. Let's see. Iron. Alright, is brief videos always. Yep. Have yourself a good one, Ralph. It is always a pleasure to have you swing by. We need copper. Rope and wood. Wood, and I think the rope is over here. Rope. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. You got the orbital thing. We'll go see if we get anything different out of these. If we do, from that one area, then we'll put these other ones in there and come back and make some more. But let's go get those exotics. We need our oxygen thing first. What time of day is it? It's gonna be nighttime soon. I did see a cave over there, so we could sleep out there. We should probably refill our lantern at the very least. That way we can keep warm in case something happens. Perfect. Oh, we should check up above the base and see if there's any more of those exotic plants. Because we'll have red exotics from our garden by the time we get back. Be nice to have some replacement plants for when those ones go bad. There is one or two other places that we didn't check out there in the Alpine region. Let's see. Nope. No exotic plant. Alright. It seems like those red exotic plants, they respawn really slow. I'm betting they're on a 3-hour timer, similar to the actual trees, if not longer. Because they respawn really slowly. Oh, and we still have a couple Drak to kill. I haven't seen very many. Here we are. Okay. Let's us see, shall we, what these here traps net us. Literally. Pop. Hey, good job, Moa. Wait, is it further down? Oh, there they are. Okay, let's see. Nope. We have the emerald, we have that. We have the crimson things. We have those. Have. Okay, so we're not going to get anything different from this. So, give me these. And we'll just set all 6 down in the volcanic region. Let's head to our exotic area. We'll go ahead and ship a bunch of that out. And we may need to relocate our drills too. We should probably eat just in case something crazy happens. Oh, jeez. The split second we touch the Arctic region. Should be a cave over here. We can just sleep through the night. It's all mushrooms, no exotics. Okay, let's see here. This is why we carry an extra bed. And why we carry a campfire. And this is why we should have brought some wood. Moa! We might be carving you up for firewood. I'm just saying. Start thinking about finding wood for us. There's no coal in here. You know what? Let's try this. Aha! Moa, you got lucky. Actually, it's really cold. We should just leave this on. But we can pick this up for the time being. It's going to be a long storm. I hope the wood lasts. We could roast some mushrooms, maximum health and stamina. If we put our water in there, can't we make mushroom soup? Or can you not make that in the campfire anymore? Water. I don't know. I guess we'll just make some roast mushrooms while we wait. We may not have enough materials to make s'mores, but we can at least roast some stuff and things. Alright, relax. Mushrooms. And we have no way to rinse these things off. They have to be dirty. Just full of sand. Yeah, don't get, just don't, buddy. Stop. It's not polite to stare. What's wrong with you? Birds, you know? Gotta wait for this last bit of red, and then we'll go do the thing. At any rate, so we're pretty much down to like the last hour of streaming. So, you know, earlier in the stream, 1 second, I had mentioned that there were some issues going on. For anybody who's watching back to this point, I still do appreciate you. Hopefully you're still going to want to stick around, but so some people may know, others may not, but my dog has been sick with cancer, and yeah, so she's not doing great, and we're concerned, like in under a month's time, that we'll be needing to put her down if she does not go on her own before then. And so, like, when that happens, I don't know what kind of mental state I'll be in. So I'll try to put out a community post about what's going on if something happens. But I may end up taking some time off from streaming when that happens. I do have videos and stuff uploaded to my channel. I actually recently uploaded a bunch of files that are going to take content on my channel all the way out to July. Like, I don't need to upload anything until July, or June rather. So that's quite a long time. So you don't have to worry about content not coming out, but the streams might be on hold for a little while. Because, you know, that's my best friend right there. Since my wife works overnight, we always have a chance to cuddle on the couch, and she's always there whenever I'm upset. And so, like, we're actually planning on building a little grave plot for her out near the flower garden and all this stuff, but unfortunately it doesn't look like she's going to recover. She's going downhill. So sometime soon it may come up, and I apologize for bringing the mood down, but one of the things I pride myself on is always being honest with people. But that is also partly why I waited till this portion in the stream to talk about it. Because things have been... I've been rather upset today, so it's been nice to kind of tune some of that out. It's always at the back of my mind, obviously, but give me a chance to just not think about it for a few seconds. So we're going to get back into it here. I apologize. But yeah, just in case streams slow down or become non-existent for a month or so, probably not going to be that long, let's be honest. But if it happens, it happens. And, you know, I'll let everybody know what's going on. I am going to put it, for anybody who didn't get to see it, obviously I'm a small timer and most people won't even care. But like, I will put out a community post as well, informing everybody of potential upcoming delays to streaming. Yeah, honestly, I just want to get off the subject now, so we're going to move on. So the goal, we're going out here to get exotics. And we're oh, look at that. Look, hey, exotics. Bam. What's that, a bear? Oh, it's a polar bear. 186 out of 800. We got a lot of polar bears to kill. We've already got a polar bear rug. I wonder, is there a polar bear trophy? I don't know that there is. Either way, yeah. Things have been junk around here lately. So yeah. I can't get my mind off of it now. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because of stress. It's always been the way I've dealt with stress in my life, is to just try to laugh it off, which is why I laughed a lot in school. So, even though I had very bad thoughts when I went to school. Self-destructive, not destructive. Just so everybody's aware. Let's see. Deploy that. Request a new thing. Ah, kitty. What was that? How's that not hitting you? I feel like the crosshair is off for some reason. Nope. Just my imagination. Why is this blinking? Why won't you activate? Did the thing get destroyed? Oh, I just shot it. Whoops. Oh, my brain's not working. That one's dead. That one's dead. I heard another bear. We should take that out too. No, this one's there. They nerfed the bow? I must have missed that. There is a polar bear trophy. Okay, cool. So this thing should work. Why aren't you working? Maybe this is just, this thing's tapped out? Trying to remember how to set down that rabbit. Let's see, maybe if we set it down again? No? I guess it's just tapped out. So do we have to pick these things up before it will respawn? I guess we'll just pick them up and move them to another location. Let's give one of these to the bird. Bird, you hold that. You hold that. I'll hold this. And you can hold the fuel. Let's grab up some other fish and head on back. Let's launch this thing into orbit, though. I don't want it to glitch out or something crazy. Because you never know with Icarus nowadays. Bam. Another 120. It's crazy. Whenever I dig up one node of exotic from a cave, I get 100 and... what is it? I get 196. I get almost like 200 every time. Or, no, I get 96 each time. So 2 nodes from a cave give you the equivalent of 1 drilled node. Oh, wait, did I grab the... I didn't grab the thing. Go back. I want to go grab the... We need the solar panel. I think I have pulled exotic off of that before too, though, so that doesn't count. That 120 does not count. I think I have pulled things out of this before. As a matter of fact, I'm almost certain I have. It'd be nice to know where that bear went. Because we could use more bear for our... like polar bear and woolly mammoth and stalkers. Those we would stop and get kills for only because they're rare. Rarer than some of the other creatures that are running around here. To work on that achievement for our bestiary. Now I can't remember. See? Now you know what it feels like to be me. Just constantly confused. Just forever confused. Like, that's just... There's times, like, my brain just snaps on all cylinders and just wants to... just knows everything. But then there's days I wake up and it's like, meh, I don't feel like thinking today. We're just gonna wing it and pretend like nobody notices that we're not using brain power. Did I just hear a growl? Where is it? Here we are. Whoops. Did not mean to fall in there. We have that. We have that. I accidentally scrapped that, so we'll take those. Don't need any of this junk. Next. No. Oh, the other one we have is a black one. This is a banded one. We need that. Rid of this, that. No. Get those gone. Nothing unique in this one. I heard a wolf. Deer! Bam! Threat removed. Kind of wish there was a drop all button. Okay, we're good to go. I'm glad we came out here right at the end of the storm and not right at the beginning. So we shouldn't take any damage from it, at least. Our lantern lasted the entire time, so that's good too. I don't know. It might be my imagination, but it feels like the lantern is actually lasting longer than it used to. I feel like it used to burn out so fast, and we had it on that whole time. Seems like it lasts forever now. I don't know. Some of these updates feel like they add in some stealth stuff without saying anything. What do we need? 4 more Drac. So we'll keep an eye out for that. No, Moa, you cannot walk on your own. You're just going to walk off the roof and get yourself deadified. We're not doing that, okay? I will put you where you need to be. It's like when a 3-year-old or 6-year-old asks you, hey, can I walk down the street to my friend's house? It's like, nope. In today's day and age, not a chance. You are not walking nowhere on your own at this age, buddy. Someday, but not today. Void trout. Void trout looks pretty cool. I like the void trout. Actually, yeah, we'll leave him on there. If we get another void trout, I want to get that and put it in my fish tank. Because it looks cool. Back in the day we could. Back in the day, whenever I was like 5, 6 years old, I used to go with kids that were like 4 or 5 years older than me, and we used to cut people's grass with a lawnmower. You know, something that could kill you if you injure yourself with it. Like we just go up to strangers' doors and be like, "Hey, how you doing today?" Like people didn't worry back in like 20 years ago whether or not your kid was going to get scooped up by the neighbor. Like that's not something you worried about. Because communities were like smaller. Everybody cared about their neighbor. Like you go out, everybody in town knows who this kid is. Like everybody. Nowadays, you step out there, whew, nobody knows who other people's kids are. Like, you see a random kid walking down the street, you don't know who this kid is. They could be a threat. Like, you don't know. When I went to school, you could see a kid walk down the street and immediately know who this kid's parents are, where their kid goes to school, what bus they drive, like what their favorite color is. Like, you didn't even have to like this kid or ever talk to him once, and you knew everything about them. I don't know. Feels like things have made so much progress in the world, but other things feel like they've just gone downhill. We've dropped our standards. Polar bear trophy. Craft one. Riding in cars without seatbelts. I remember riding in the back of a pickup truck with no seatbelts. Like, we used to ride in the back of the truck where there aren't even seats. Like, you hit one hard bump, and somebody's getting flung out of the back of this thing and dying. Like, we did all that fun stuff. Like, stupid stuff that's so dangerous. Like, I wouldn't suggest anybody do the kind of stupid stuff we used to do back in the day, but, like, jeez. Just don't. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't, like, have awareness of your neighbors and your neighborhood. Like, everybody should be looking out for each other. And it seems like we're all on each other's bad side for some reason. I don't know. I think I got lucky, though. My neighbors are actually pretty cool. Do I know everything about them? No, but they're friendly enough. We say hi. We know each other's names, things like that. Like, that's the bare minimum. I know everybody on my block. I think like my wife and I are the youngest couple on my street, which makes things a little bit easier on us. We've almost reached 300%. Yeah, see, these are black diamond disco whatever things. Slightly different. We're getting there, though. We could run out to the swamp and see which ones are there. Whoops. We'll go do that next. And before we... Oh, jeez, hiccups. I don't know why. Drinking my soda pop too fast or something. Before we go out to the volcano next, we'll have to bring these with. Didn't know it was a thorn tree? Yeah. I bet that felt real good. But that's something else we used to do too. Like we're walking through the school or down at the park, and one of your friends just pushes you over into the hedges. Like you could easily lose an eyeball. Like, just stupid stuff that kids do. Nowadays, like, it's terrifying to have your kid go out anywhere. Because, like, oh, man, you can't go to an airport, a grocery store, anywhere anymore without fear of somebody doing something, like, insane. No, it sucked, but lesson learned. Yeah, I bet that taught you a lesson. Jeez. You know what they say? Pain is a pretty good teacher. Oh, I've been there, done that. My daughter, like 2 years ago, maybe 3 at this point? Maybe 3. It was shortly before COVID. She was out there at the park with a family that she knew from school, and they were on a play date. They had taken her to the park, and she slipped off of the jungle gym and landed on her arm and broke it. And the man came to my door with my daughter's broken arm, and he is in tears, crying, not crying, but just tearing up, like, I am so sorry. It was, I swear we were keeping an eye on her, but she slipped and, oh my God. And I was like, dude, kids are gonna be kids. Listen, she's perfectly capable of making her own decision to climb across that monkey bar. If she was doing it and she slipped, she knew the consequences. Like, that's on her. I'm not mad at you. Kids are gonna do stupid stuff. I've done stupider stuff than that. Like, there's this area that me and my friends called the docks, and the locks, where it's basically like a miniature dam in between like sections of the river where the barges would pull into these things, and the door closes, they raise the water level, and then the other door opens and they can pull through into the next section of the river, so they can essentially go up where there would normally be a waterfall and be able to make their way down the river. But instead, some of the ones from way back, like 1800 or whatever, it feels like that's how long they've been there. I don't know actually how long they've been there. But we would go to these places. They've been decommissioned, so like they're not being used and they're just old and run down. But like we would go swimming in between these things, and there were like, it's just dangerous to begin with, because you're talking about an old concrete structure which could have like rusted rebar sticking out somewhere. But it's maybe like a 2 to 3 story drop off of these things, like huge cement structures. And we used to jump off of these things and have a good old time. But rivers are dangerous. Like, don't go to rivers and try to swim without supervision. Just don't do it. Oh, man. And every parent should teach their kid how to swim. Like, especially if you live anywhere near water. It could save your life one day. Like, bare minimum, know how to do that doggy paddle, because, like, you should be able to at least keep your head above water. Luna's here! It's so good to see you. How are you feeling today? I want to check to see if there's an exotic over here before we head out to the swamp. I like the super chill music that's out here in the Arctic region, for sure. I don't know. At any rate, I don't know. People always ask other people if you had the opportunity to go back and change things when you were younger, would you do so? And I don't think I would. I've done a lot of stupid stuff, and there's obviously things that I regret, but at the same time, if I hadn't gone through those experiences, I probably wouldn't be the person I am, and probably wouldn't be where I am. Like, yeah, my current situation sucks, but at the same time, you know, I'm married and have kids, and like, I wouldn't give those up for anything. So yeah, just stay safe out there. That's all that matters. But if you're worried about regretting something in the future, just don't do that thing to begin with. I know it can be hard to make a proper decision in the moment, but maybe you know, try. Do your best. Alright, so do we have an extra exotic plant out here? We've actually been getting a lot of exotics today. The red exotic plants, but it doesn't look like there's one over there. Is it covered by a rock or something? No. I think it's further up. I don't think there's one. What is this? A potato. They're purple? They're purple in this region, huh? Honestly, I didn't even think there were potatoes in this region. Alright, yeah, no exotics. Moving on. We'll head towards the swamp, take a nap before we enter. If I could go back, I would stay there. I mean, like, you were probably a lot healthier back then, too, so everybody's situation is different. I do not blame you for that one, Tashi. Can we scoot down here? Yes. You know what? It's already 1800. Why don't we just scoot over here to this cave and take a nap? Perfect. Grab that. Stuff that's off the market was the best. Yeah, I mean, There were definitely things that I'd like to have back that were on the market. But honestly, as far as that's concerned, I don't know. As much as I'd like to have different foods and things that I haven't had in forever, I feel like I would miss modern gaming enough to say that I would. What the heck just happened? I just went inside a rock. To say that, like, I would prefer having the technology now rather than just being able to snack on something that I haven't eaten in a while. Although it depends on which way you go back, right? Like if you went back and you didn't have all the knowledge that you have now, you'd probably end up making all the same decisions anyway, so it wouldn't matter. You're just delaying the inevitable at that point. Live like there's no tomorrow. Yeah. Give kindness all around, smile at everyone. Yeah, that's the way it should be. We were just talking about something like that earlier, Luna. That's the way it should always be. And if you can't bring yourself to care enough about other people and you have some sort of prejudice in your heart, then at the very least just leave people alone. Live and let live. Go your separate ways. Tolerate. You don't have to accept, but there's no reason that we need to be at odds. So like, and that in itself is a form of kindness that would bring better life to everybody out in the world. I thought you were dead. You like teleported. What is going on with this game lately? There was a horse and then all of a sudden it was gone. And then it was behind me. Like, I don't get it. Besides what you did in life helped you mold who you are. Yep, exactly. It's exactly what we said just before you got here, actually. It is exactly what we said. Like, that's the basics of who you are as an individual. Did I get turned around? I did. Ugh. That horse. We need 2 more Drac. So, how about it, Luna? Is there any good foods out there that you miss? I'm not sure how old you are, obviously, but Let's see, where did I leave those? Oh, maybe I left them in this swamp, actually. You know what? Why don't we, since we came all the way over here, we'll go check over here, see if there's any more red exotics, and then we'll go to the other swamp. My brain wasn't snapping. Should be 2 over here. 1 in this tree. Yes. Perfect. I'll take that. And then 1, is it underneath this tree? It was underneath one of these large trees. Maybe that one? Ugh. It's too hard to see with this moa. Yeah, I would like to try some new foods, actually. Haven't had too many lately. One by the hollow log, or that mission. Yeah, that's the one I just grabbed. I already grabbed that one. I just know that there's one underneath this tree here somewhere. Tashi. I was just looking. Sorry, bad typing. Oh, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I'm lucky I know how to spell half the time, so I'm definitely not going to pick on you for some mistypes. Food is always best with the company you keep. Yeah, I can see that. I do enjoy going out to eat with my wife. Repair hammer. Fix up this so we can get back up top. There we go. Queen of mistyping. Well then, we're amongst royalty. Welcome, Your Majesty. By the way, I'm 65. Yeah, not too much older than my wife. Still young at heart. That's all that matters. It's how young you feel, how young you act. You can definitely be a young soul. Besides, age is just a number. None of that matters. Honestly, age doesn't determine what kind of person you are. The only thing that determines what kind of person you are is how you treat others. We need one more Drac and we can hand this mission in. You know what? Let's get that done and then we'll go back to base. Oi! Get off my lawn! Let's see, one more Drac. Oof, that was a big stutter. There we go, right down here. Here, buddy. Get that mission done and we can pick up another side mission. Wonder why that dropped all the way out here. So you're saying your soul caught up to your age. Yeah, that's why my wife said that she married me. Because even though I'm like 18 years younger than she is, she says I was an old soul. I just stabbed my mother. Why is this so crazy all of a sudden? Where are they coming from? What is going on? We just had like 6 of them. Is that it? Is there any more? Jeez. Sorry, Moa. Whoops. I just heard another one. Come on. I don't know. Give me ores, I guess.
Departing.
Treat others the way you want to be respected. Yep. That's my rule too. Like there's no better way to live in my opinion. You're welcome to your opinion, but like that's the best way to do it. I give everybody the same amount of respect that I pretty much demand in return. And if we can all follow that rule, then we will get along and probably be the best of friends. But if you're disrespectful and just flat out being a jerk to everybody and anybody around you, we're probably not going to get along. think that brings us up to what? 6 seeds? For that? No, 5. But still, that's not bad. We got some good progress today. Like... Oh, we should probably eat. Where are we at so far? We're almost up to we're over 3,000 seconds. We've got the... we've got 536 on coziness, so we brought up our level by a lot. Almost 200. No. We started out at 260 something, right? So yeah. And then the effectiveness went up by a lot too. Can't bend it in some ways. So is it? So is your the wrist issue? Is that carpal tunnel? My wife has that because she does a lot of typing. Okay, let's put some resources away and then head out to the other swamp real quick. No clue what it is. Well, hopefully it's not arthritis. Okay. You know what, Moa? We'll let you recover. We'll walk this one. We've only got 15 minutes till the end of the stream anyway, so we might as well go for a nice casual walk. Why not? I don't think that's the way arthritis works. I think it sounds more like carpal tunnel. It's basically like having a permanent pinched nerve. You've damaged the nerve in your hand, most likely. If you like laying your wrist on a hard surface for too long, you could have easily done so. Could be a sprain. Yeah, that could be too. Strain on the muscles, yeah. Could be a lot of things. Hopefully the pain subsides and you don't need to go to a doctor for it. Oh, what is that? Thick, putrid gases. Alright. An EKG. Yeah, when are you supposed to have that done? Ooh, we need one of these. We don't have a trophy for one of you yet. Give me that. Here they are. Need one of those. Need one of these. No. Nope. Have those. Don't have one of these. A Titan dory. Those are pretty. Look, black and pink. Blue fins. Hey, let's take a slug trophy home with us, shall we? What am I hearing? Oh, it's another one of those. Oh, a needler. We'll take one of those too. I have one in my face! Oh, my character disappeared. Creepy looking suckers, ain't they? Oh, it didn't give me one? I used the wrong knife. That's why. Jeez, that was sudden. In 2 weeks. Yeah, my wife has some of those wrist splints or whatever for her arm. Jeez, this is a bad storm. Finally starting to calm down. A level 4? Yeah, there's... It's not the worst one we can have, but it's been a while since we've had one this bad. Ha ha! Stupid bird. Flew right into the spikes, didn't you? I was trying to fly down here and steal stuff out of my trough. I was wondering if you were having things just disappear. Like what kind of things? I have had animals just randomly vanish on me a few times. This thing looks like a peeper from like Subnautica. I need more copper ingots. I've had a wall and a floor disappear. Yeah. Like this wall specifically. I logged in one day after an update and it was just gone. This wall over here was gone too. I don't know why I keep going to that bench. My thought was when I logged in, it was in the middle of a storm. So the first thing I figured that it disappeared because of like just random lightning hitting that section of my base, but I don't honestly now think that that's what it was. I think it's just something went wrong with the update or something. Sheeting bench and carpentry bench? Oh. No storm was going on. It has to be something with the updates then, because like I've definitely had things just randomly disappear. But I've also been having issues where my game file, whenever I log out, it doesn't save my game file to the Steam cloud every time I log out. So like my game file sometimes forgets things that I've done. So I'm wondering if that might also be a factor. Alright, what's that bring us to? 287%. We did pretty good. We got pretty far. We didn't get all the way to where we wanted, but I don't feel like we did too bad a job at making progress as far as comfort is concerned. We can sleep and get, what, over 3,000 minutes of, 3,111 minutes of sleep comfort. And the effectiveness is over 280%. Like, that's really good. We probably don't need it any higher than that. Besides, the more I lay down, the more laggy this place will get. So, I'm not too overly concerned by that. But I had a good time today. Hopefully everybody else did as well. And I hope that I didn't bring everybody down with my sadness earlier. We've had a wonderful day. But we have come to the end of the video, unfortunately. Because yeah, it's things they could be better always, Lunar, but you know, I'll be putting out a community post soon about the stuff in case you missed it. At any rate, we will be here tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time till 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, doing some of that there Small Ant Survive the Wilds. And then we'll do one more stream this week following that. The following day, we're going to do some Once Human. And we'll also have a series for Once Human coming up starting on Fridays. We're going to be doing... just keep checking each video. You'll be able to see what's coming up for that week. And yeah, other than that, likes, subs, all those fun things. We're closing in on 500. I'm so excited and so appreciate all of you coming out and showing that support. Couldn't be this far without you. And I look forward to continue down the road later this year. But that's it. I'll leave it there. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. Stay healthy out there. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.